So she's a little dirty, but here's the video of a walk around. Sorry about the power pole. And as you can tell, she's running right now. All the lights work. All brand new wiring, brand new fuse box, all updated to 12 volt. Washington collector plates. You can see the small bit of rust that I was talking about in the picture. It's right here below the tail light. I think it still has the original tires from 1951, LOL. I don't know why I said LOL. Fender skirts. I don't know where the mud came from, probably the kids with their quads driving by. These are those 100 spoke true spoked wheels that have just the one big center lug that takes the wheel off. I only have 2 of those. If you see this chrome strip on the fender, the other side's missing. I don't have that one, but I have every other piece of chrome for it, right down to the emblem on the hood and the Chrysler emblem on the hood. As you can see, she's running good. I did not do the wiring on this. The previous owner did. I just bought the battery. It's about 6 months old. The owner put a alternator on it when he switched it over to 12 volt. This is the Spitfire engine. It's like a 250.1 flathead 6. It's got new wires and new plugs in it. Those were put by the previous owner. Big ass radiator. As you can tell, it looks like it's in perfect condition. Full of antifreeze. Runs really well. Not bad for a 70-year-old car. This is a fluid drive transmission, so you have to use the clutch to put it in gear. After that, it is basically an automatic, but there is wires that connect to the carburetor that the guy never put on that actually comes from the transmission, and so I have no clue how to do that. So you have to treat it like a 3-speed manual right now, which runs and drives just fine. The back tires are a little big for it, and they're old. Like I said, I think they're probably original. And they do rub the fender skirts when you make corners, and so you can actually see how close the tires are to the fender skirts there. So just imagine your tire flexing a little bit. So the back tires, I believe, are too darn big for it, and they just need to be replaced with smaller ones. Those are the rims, standard rims that came with it. That rust spot looks pretty simple. It's all flat metal. I might even try to get to it before I sell it. Just cut it out and weld in a flat piece of metal. It should be good. I see the cats have been walking all over it. Same thing with this fender skirt. You can actually see how close it is to the tire. You look down inside there, it's actually almost touching it. I just think the tires are too big. All the doors open and close nice. Original alligator interior. Some of the door panels are kind of screwed up. No rust in the floor or the rockers whatsoever. And it looks like maybe the previous owner used some maybe bed liner or something in a couple spots to do that. Seal the floor. As you can see, there's no rust in the floor whatsoever. You do see like some water residue. That is from this cowl vent that's up here on the front. It needs a new gasket, which I think I can probably just use like canopy gasket or something. I've already looked at the YouTube videos how to take it off. Looks pretty easy. But as you can see, there's no rust. The car was completely sanded down, and I was the one who did it. And then I primered it. So I know there's no rust, and yes, I got some rims on that door, but it's just primer. Does have a broken trim piece right here. It got away when I got it. And like I said, it's missing this piece that goes on the fender, but I do have the one that goes on the door. And I did mention glass was cracked. So this is all flat glass. This can be cut by any glass shop for cheap. I had a 55 Chevy station wagon that I replaced all the door glass for I think 33 bucks a piece. So it's just flat automotive glass. Any place can cut it. You can see this one is cracked. The other one's good, but they are showing, you know, age. This driver's door window is cracked, as you can see, and this back glass is cracked, as you can see. So it's basically just the two driver's side door glasses and the driver's side front glass. It does have a visor on it. If you check on eBay, those visors are going for like $500. You don't know how many people I've had want to buy just the visor off of it. Front tires are brand new. The rims are showing a little bit of rust. But again, they're very expensive true spoke one lug nut wheels, and I do have the tool to take those off with. And the whole front end has been converted to Chevy disc brakes. There is a picture of that. I'm not going to crawl underneath of it and show you the disc brakes, but I do have a picture of it. So the front end is Chevy, but it has that center locking conversion up front, but it still has the regular Chevy bolt pattern underneath. The back, however, is your standard Ford Dodge 5-lug on 4.5. But yeah, she's an overall pretty straight car. For being 70 years old, she's pretty cool. Anyway, that's the walk around, and that's the car. Thanks for looking.